Heyo! Well, welcome back, everybody. This is EonShiKeno once again with some StarCraft commentaries for you guys. So, let's go ahead and introduce our two players on Belshir Vestige, or Belshir Vestige, if you want to feel fancy about it. On the top left part of the map, it is Liquid's TLO, the blue Zerg player. And on the other side of the map, red Protoss player, Socke. So Socke versus TLO on a two-player map here, of course, and we'll see what we're gonna have here. I think last time, the last game I commentated between Socke and TLO, Socke actually went for a Stargate opening, double Stargates, and TLO went for a Nidosworm. You know, like I think he probably uses a Nidosworm more than probably 90% of the other pro Zerg players out there combined. It's fairly crazy how much Nidosworm action TLO does. So what was that, a 10 pull out of TLO? No, it's probably sooner than that. So really early pull coming out of TLO. But Socke will be okay with this. He's going for the gateway expand. So he should easily be able to deal with any early Zerglings that come his way. TLO playing a little safer, or, you know, a little safe, a little aggressive, pretty much the same thing. They always say good defense is a good offense. Or wait, is it backwards? Yeah, good offense is a good defense. I like it the other way around. I like it the other way around. A good defense is a good offense. I don't know, I'm completely confused now. Hope I've made all of you as equally confused now. Anyways, the Zerglings are out. 6 of them heading across the map. 2 still working their way out of the little larva patch here. The little larva cocoon, or whatever the hell these things are called. Zerg cocoon. And those guys are free! Free, you know, a movie I saw when I was a younger kid. What was that movie called? Cocoon? It was this weird science fiction movie. I remember when I first saw it, it was such a strange movie. And it's still a very strange movie. No spoilers, because I will never spoil a movie ever. My grandma will ask me to like tell her about a movie. I'll be like, nope, too bad. You have to watch it for yourself. I'm about as anti-spoiler as it gets. But anyways, spoiler alert: Zerglings got into Socke's base, and he's got a Zealot probe here. He may be forced to pull some extra probes. Here come the extra probes. Zerglings forced to fall back. Now he's got 8, and Socke needs to keep that pylon alive. More Zerglings on the way. Nope. This is just it, and of course with a little bit of probe action here, probably sacrificing a couple guys, and the mothership core is going to crash the Zerg party. Poor TLO is forced to fall back. So one thing he does get here is, I mean, he can just kind of stand around for a while, maybe block this hatchery for like half a second longer until that mothership core shoots at all of them, but the Nexus is going to go down, and he's going to be able to set up his 2 base rolling out. Stalker coming out here for, I was like, why does the screen look a little different? I was zoomed in a little bit. And now look at this, here we go. Now TLO is running back in, trying to block this a little bit longer. He sacrifices 2 Zerglings for that. The price of being annoying these days. Now, what is TLO going to go for here? Is he going to go for a quick 3rd hatch after this? You know, I don't see any gases just yet. It's either going to be gas or a hatch. What will he do? What's going to be next? He's going to go for the gasless play with a lot of extra queens for defense. Maybe a spine crawler or 2. Time will tell. Of course, going the gas route gives him a lot more options to play with. The extra hatch is more or less just a macro opening, so he can do a lot more, you know, stronger later game plays. But look at this, mothership core and a Zealot out in the front of his base. That Zealot should die pretty quickly, but that mothership core is going to be quite annoying. And who will win the battle? But that extra Zealot damage there, this mothership core is going to kill this queen, actually. And the Soccer's coming up now. TLO's in trouble. He's got some Zerglings down here killing a pylon, but at the same time, we have a I almost called this a base race, but this would be the most anticlimactic base race of all time. A mothership core and a Stalker versus 3 Zerglings. This mothership core is being so annoying. He was bluffing there with the spore crawlers, but those actually get canceled. And actually, mothership core racking up some kills. 6 kills. He's gonna go for 7. He's gonna get 7 kills with the mothership core. No, he's gonna give that one up. And the queen is now gonna get picked off before he can manage to get the mothership core. The extra Stalker show up with the damage. The damage down here has pretty much been held off. So at this point, Socke is getting in a. Oh, actually, this queen that popped managed to get rid of that. Mothership Core. The Mothership Core's havoc, murder spree has been cut short due to this brave queen coming down here. And now we have 2 stalkers fighting a load of guys pulling drones from everywhere. 20 drones was enough. He had to pull all his drones, and now he's got to get his run. I hope TLO can. I've never seen a more what's the word I'm looking for? There was absolutely no chance of them stalkers not getting surrounded right there, but Socke was trying. Socke was like, okay, I might be able to get out of this. Let me just, micro just a little bit more. And TLO just had everything. He was all over the place with those drones. And now, after that little bit of early game harassment going on, oh god, I've already seen many funny things in this game. Oh god, does he see this? He doesn't see it just yet. That Overlord, you're looking the wrong direction there, buddy. You need to turn the other way. Oh god, now we have some sentries coming out. Zerglings knocking at the front door. They will not get in, and he's not even going to wait around for... Okay, he's going to get +1, but I don't think he's going to wait around for +1. Is he going to scout this? Where's he going? Where's he going? He's going right up there. He's going to see this. He smells Protoss. No, he doesn't. He repositioned where they're going and getting a lucky there. Man, he doesn't... He's just right over there, man. TLO, what's he making? Spine crawlers? Okay. He's going to have spine crawlers. He's going to have 2 of them and 2 queens, but 8 Zerglings will be nice as well, but... Uh-oh, here we go. There comes that extra pylon, and of course he's going to see this with that drone. That's going to signal something's up. You do not see a pylon that close unless you are definitely expecting some early pressure. And now we've got 3 zealots, 3 sentries, and a stalker. Now, based on how much damage Socke did earlier with just a Mothership Core, I'm expecting this Mothership Core to do even more. Probably like 30, 40 kills, I'd imagine. More zealots and sentries being warped in. Socke is checking for a 3rd base. He's not going to see anything. TLO hiding this drone down here at the bottom. And a lot of zealots pushing forward here. But is he going to have enough to deal with this? And TLO is just going for an evolution chamber wall off, protecting spine crawlers. No, I've seen that before. I've seen the evolution wall off, but I've never seen 4 of them all at once in this particular situation. So a lot of firsts so far in this game. But look at this. He's going to sneak in. There's an opening. The wall off was not complete. Force fields go down. Zealots getting in a really good position. 1 spine crawler in a pretty good spot to deal some damage. Focusing down on there on the sentries. Another spine crawler repositions, but it may be a little bit too late. The Protoss army's already moved down here to the bottom, right outside of that choke point. TLO quickly trying to hold on to this ramp as much as possible with all these zealots. He can just walk right up there. These spine crawlers, they can deal with the units running up the ramp, but that's it, man. There are so many zealots in here, and TLO is going to be forced to make a lot of Zerglings. He's got 17 Zerglings out, 41 drones. He's even behind in the worker count at this point. TLO is going to try and cut off reinforcements, cut his losses, pull the workers out of the main, and essentially sack his main to Socke. The Zerglings are just getting torn apart here. I think this might be it for TLO. He's getting his 1-1 upgrades for the Zerglings, but 1-1 Zerglings are not going to be good against +1 attack upgraded Zealots. And at this point, Zealots have called this home. They're feeling pretty comfortable up here, just walking around. Don't even care. Doesn't even need to force field that ramp. He's just going to kill everything. Zealots running free. Back at his base, he's making a Robotics Bay, Templar, teching up just fine and dandy. And Socke, I mean, he's just got free reign of this base here. TLO, what can he do here? He's making more Zerglings. He's going to try for one last desperate attempt. Goes in for another wall in. Never mind. GG. That's the end of that game. And even though this was a 12-minute long game, it was highly entertaining. You know, TLO and Socke never fail to entertain in their games, especially the combination of those two guys. Fun game so far. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to check out more of my stuff, to get the latest and greatest from EonShiKeno's YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe, youtube.com/EonShiKeno, and follow me on Twitter. I tweet about StarCraft and other things that are happening in the world. And another announcement, or an announcement, not another one because I only have one, but keep in mind this weekend, Saturday, December 13th, I'll be casting the Lake Charles Scion Thanksgiving StarCraft 2 tournament for $5,000 with Idra, Mr. Bitter, and Rotterdam in person. So check out that. It should be a fun event. You can go and check out their Team Liquid forum thread if you want to read any more information about it. The player list, a bunch of who's who from North America, and even 3 guys from Taiwan are coming over from Yo Flash Wolves. So make sure you don't miss that, and stay tuned for more StarCraft 2 commentary and maybe some Hearthstone because I just got a beta key.